A month ago, I found an indie game that resembled the game Corpse Party and decided to play it for myself. If you also enjoy psychological anime-style horror games, then stick around as I review Paper Lily. This video will contain spoilers and touch on some triggering topics, so viewer discretion is advised. This review also is based on what I've seen thus far in the demo. If reviews aren't your thing and you want to see more of a gameplay style video, then check out my VOD, link in the description. Considering that this is the first chapter, we get a little background as to what is going on, and I'm sure it will develop more as the story progresses. But we play as a young lady, possibly a middle schooler, named Lacey, who is isolated and alienated by the local townsfolk to the point that she has not returned to school in quite some time and cannot be out in public without hearing cruel comments and whispers. But there's something very strange about Lacey, an aura that lingers around and terrifies everyone. So she decides to travel to a different world to try to find answers, a solution, and maybe an alternative self. Lacey is our main protagonist and is unfortunately very insecure and lacking self-confidence. Our first interaction with her, she is trying to decide what she wants to order from a local cafe and practice saying what she wants. Based off of this and a reoccurring dream that she has, we can assume that she is like this as a result of bullying/harassment of her peers after some major event that happened. But we don't exactly know what happened. Unfortunately, this constant treatment from the world has put her in a decision of ending her own life, but wanting to find answers before she does. So far, Hiro is the only character in her family we are introduced to and has to be the most supportive sibling ever, and potentially the only support system Lacey has, as our parents aren't even around. It appears Hiro knows there's something off about his sister, but tries not to bring attention to it, and instead encourages her to go on this journey to find a solution. Although, it also seems that he is unaware of what Lacey's plans are when this journey is all over. In my gameplay thus far, outside of random creatures, the only other character I've been introduced to that has a name is Rune. Rune is a surprisingly nice demon we meet in the alternative world and gives us an idea as to what could be wrong with this and how it might be fixed. The puzzles in this game highly involve you interacting with the environment and paying close attention to clues that are given, as missing those can potentially result in death. That being said, for the most part, the puzzles range in complexity. Some are straightforward, while others you do have to think a little harder. There is a quick action puzzle in the game that if you find too difficult to pass, they allow you to skip, a great option for those who may decide to stop playing the game if they aren't able to succeed with the puzzle. This game does a great job of allowing the player to interact with its environment. Probably about 90 to 95% of the environment you are able to interact with, whether that's seeing what an item is, trying on clothing, making phone calls, or even sitting in chairs. This is especially great for those who like to explore every inch and corner of a game, and it appears that the game encourages it as some parts require exploring to progress in the story. In terms of creep factor, this game also does a lot putting the player on edge, whether it's the transition from soft playing music to complete silence, unpredictable jump scares when exploring an environment, or even quick action chases by creatures. It's not overwhelming and keeps the player on its toes, anticipating what will happen next. I absolutely adore the art style and music in this game. Don't let the cutesy 2D chibi style artwork fool you. There are some creepy and original ghouls that pop up out of nowhere at times. And the music definitely gives like a mix of Miyazaki and 90s anime vibes. Like at one point I felt like I was listening to a mix of Howl's Moving Castle and Inuyasha. Overall, Leaf 6010 is doing a great job with this game. I found myself connecting instantly with the characters and feeling empathy that she feels miserable and is treated as so, but also piquing my curiosity as to why we got to this point. At this time, this game is addicting and has left me wanting to play more. And once finished, I can definitely see myself playing the prologue. But what are y'all thoughts about the game? And can you find yourself playing this as well? If you have played it already, what's your favorite part or puzzle? Let me know in the comments below. If you've made it this far in the video, leave a skull emoji or type Tamaghost to let me know you hung with me. And if you like content like this, make sure to subscribe and like this video, as I'm on a journey to reach 200 subscribers before the end of the year. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this mini review, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye!